Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and back to Beacon Pines. I'm literally back to back recording y'all because this is getting too good. I'm like, oh, I can't stop now. I gotta keep going. So last episode we began our heist in order to so if you look at the picture there, we went to go save Beck's mom because we had found out that, she was in here being held pretty much until she finish her job, and then they said that they were either going to try to recruit her or kill her. And so while we were in here, Rolo got in, all the people did their job. I guess the mustache, which isn't really much of a disguise, but whatever, came from Jeff. And then Iggy had some fireworks that caused a distraction. Beck's mom cut the power to the office so that they were able to get into the office. And then Rolo's sister and her friend served as a distraction while they were in there. But then while they were in there, Luca found the founder's office and ran into Solomon. And Solomon was like, "Oh, I escaped. They had captured me." And Luca, I don't know why Luca believed him to begin with, but whatever. Um, Luca kind of let him in on all the plans. And then so they wound up in the office. They found out a bunch of different things, and then um Solomon kept sabotaging everything. And then the clipboards came in, Mr. Kerr came in, and they wound up just giving up and giving him the vial. And so they went to go to the perennial harvest. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, let me not. They went to go give his speech at a perennial harvest, which, if we remember, in a couple of like another branch, that's where he kind of drank the vial to turn older, and we found out that the vial with that temperance liquid something, which was found underneath Beacon Pines, and Sharper Valentine was using that stuff to accelerate the growth of the crops, but it wound up backfiring and turned into quote unquote the foul harvest, which kind of ruined everything. So perennial harvest came here, we found out, to help kind of fix everything that had gone wrong. So, he said he was gonna do his little speech or whatever, and then so when they left, Ilona, whatever her name is, Beck's mom, told Luca that she had found a note to Luca, that was probably left for her, which is her dad's predecessor, saying that, there was a note about like his mom and how she had an accident. She had been exposed to very like large and harmful amounts of that temperance liquid something, and but that she's alive. And then so Luca was like, "Oh my gosh, where is she?" And then we heard an explosion outside. So that's kind of where we're at now. I know that was kind of a fast recap. That's what I can remember. Because I didn't get a chance to write things down because I'm recording right after that. So yeah, let's see what's going on in chapter 8.
Comeuppance.
What did it say? Comeuppance?
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Grandmom!
Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives.
Oh, I need the explosives that we remember in the other branch where we were in the, well, actually, yeah, it had to be the other branch because Rolla, we just got back with Rolla. So yeah, in a different branch, remember we found explosives in the jam in the basement. So that's probably what that came from.
How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Yep, it's grandmom. Yes, left hook, right hook. Hey y'all, it's grandmom. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rolo. Hey, Miss Luca's gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no. What did they? Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Did she do a switcheroo? Like I said, so last episode, she wound up, quote unquote, giving in and giving him the vial. And now I was like, I think there was a switcheroo that happened, but I wasn't sure.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Ooh, I might have tweaked his wonder. Oh, okay. So it wasn't a switch, but she tweaked his wonder potion with the little junk change and malice. Oh, y'all, I gotta pick malice. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. Oh, okay. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Disappeared? Oh. Oh no. Now that's what I call 80 poof whiskey. Dag, dude. We got an achievement. Pop goes the weasel.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again.
Did we win?
Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
No.
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but
Yeah.
who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
I agree. That was a little bit much. Do we have any other tracks, y'all? I said y'all, like. Okay, no, so we finished that one. So this was the one. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's do with a little. Let's do change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
That ain't it. Guess we're going with junk, y'all. What the heck is that? Holy crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he is no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... we do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for Father, young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
What?
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. Beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Yeah, I'm confused. Like, did we ever find out that Gran was our mother?
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I'm kind of confused. Like, they said Eleanor, not Gran. So, does that mean we know that that she's our mother? I'm confused. I know we gotta go to the treehouse, but you know, I also have to check everything. Well, there goes Grandmom. Mom! I said, Mom! I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. We said Mom! So he knows that that's his mom. So I guess I'll have to assume that they finally, like someone after the whole mess told him the truth. That so he now knows that it's Grandmom. All right, let's head off to Rollo. I'm still curious, like, what would have happened though if we picked the other one, like Junk, you know? I'm kind of curious. I just want to go see what happens if we go back to Dad's grave. Oh, Deepon. Dad's grave is gone. What? And the tree looks more lively. What's going on? Oh, hey, Roxy. I hear you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity one roller, one Luca rule. We decided to expand, but at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Yona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it gets me into the School of Agriculture up at state. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he's had a heck of a growth spurt. I just don't mean grown, literally. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Yo! Mom is grand. My mom is grand. Hey guys, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. He's smiling. I'm so grateful to Alona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with the knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. Never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Oh, well, that's nice. I'm gonna walk, like, I know it's supposed to be going to the treehouse, but I'm like, I want to walk around. Oh, it's called, look at the name of that, the Pretty Harvest. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view is getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yup. We had to clear out all the old stuff for putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Look at that, slow and dirty harvest. I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Okay, so they're not gonna let us, stray. Let's do this again. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, and honest to goodness. Flip-flopping, swim-swamming, fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What'd you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. We're going back into the dream with Dad. But apparently, all right, let's try this. Something I read. We're supposed to be, we've done tickle, we've done jump. Let's do
Luca placed a
struggle.
sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
All right, so let's try it with the struggle. Sorry, I don't want to pop it. I'm assuming I just gotta go slow. Yay! What's that? Ah, Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. That's funny. Best leave that be. Take the real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. That's funny. All right, so now we can do
Luca
pungent.
wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
See what we get. So I wonder if the point of that fishing was as you get more charms, like you should have probably like come back here to try out different ones because we obviously didn't have all that stuff before. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had it his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He might not even want it back. That man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. All right, last one is cricket. See,
Luca
we just
tied a
got this
bent
one.
nail onto the line.
A
If
bent
all you
nail.
have is a hammer,
Come on. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh? Look at these two young fools. How'd it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. Wait, Uncle Joseph. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Oh, isn't Joseph Nun Creed? Ain't that his name? So
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have,
yeah. Is there more to catch? Because it looks like we've used one of everything. So is there like more? Is there more things to catch with each one of these? I don't know. Nope. It looks like it's the same thing. Yeah, same thing. Huh, okay. There's not anything new. Like we've done all of this. So yeah, I don't know. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess they're not giving me a
Luca
choice.
gently baited a
So
feather for skimming the.
we've done this already. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? How do I get out of it? Okay, let's just go through it because I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how to get out of it. And yeah, see, it just removes what we have. Rubber ducky, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then how many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 5. Okay. Why do I keep doing that?
Luca gently baited a feather for skimming.
Oh, have mercy. Okay, I want to get out of here. Let me out. That's how we do it. Okay. A little higher. Yep. Little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to we need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine. Just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Oh, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. Ugh, you're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck at her house, okay? I don't know if I remember how to get to Beck's house. Actually, I do. The baby. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempt to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Well, let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out whenever or however we can. I can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Oh, well, we ain't seen you in a minute. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Duh, so he must have gotten caught. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Did I say that wrong? I think I did. She finished her book. Oh, hello, Luca. Whoa, she finally acknowledged us. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. That is hilarious. I think her house is this. No, it's not this way. But there are people here, so let's go talk to them. Wow, back for seconds. If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed, and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Mr. Tolliver! Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Spy jam! Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character. Yeah, it builds something, all right. That's funny. Where the heck is this house? Okay, I think it's this way. Like, I think it's this way, and then we just have to go, oh, wait, you know what? Hold up. Like, I do think it's that way, but I kind of want to go this way first. Yep. Yawn. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. Then I drafted a story to the reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all of that. Story about a phony corruption that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. So it writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Huh, we both know that's not true. May you say that. Call it a reporter's intuition. Oh. Oh, wait, hold up. The diner.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why is that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Duh. She didn't even tell us that we got diner duty. Wonder how long this epilogue is. Like if there are no more charms to use. Let's go up here. Yep, I figured. I was like, I think somebody's up here. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zaria, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Oh, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if No, it's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. That's funny. All right, so now let's head off to find... Oh, wait, did we? Yeah, we went that way. We can find Mr. Nuncreed. There he goes. I was like, we ain't seen Mr. Nuncreed, but we're going to the library first. Let's start up top. Excuse me. I just want to talk to everybody, y'all, see what they say about all of this, you know?
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh, to experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. Oh, that's nice.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yup, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that? Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the country? Yup, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Did you know? Did you know? Alright, one last one. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? That's great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh? Maybe I'll do that. Alright, we're done talking to everybody here. Off to meet who are all these rabbits? Who are they?
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride. Oh, I skipped Mr. Nuncreed.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Oh my gosh. Me. You gotta talk to Mr. Nuncreed. He talking about, oh, it ain't Grand no more. Now it's Mom. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. See your dad? Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still.
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Maybe they moved him. Maybe they moved that, you know? Like maybe they moved his grave to someplace else and that's why it's gone. All right, Beck. Oh, I didn't talk to you. Got any more bug stories? Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a dynastic Titus, and that's good. It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the county. Okay. And here we are. I have news that I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Okay. Oh, a tree. My mom prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should be okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. Oh, they're going to where his dad is really buried in that in the frozen part. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to the old Beacon Pines. Oh man, that's sweet. I totally forgot they said his dad wasn't quote unquote really there. Let's go. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for.
Me too. Oh.
Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what a super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always said the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. And I feel like a dang cello. Well, you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh gosh. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? You ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Moldwell said that over the next 2 years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. That didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. It's the game, y'all. Nothing's happening. Okay. Obviously, it's not me. The end. Oh, achievement unlocked. Close the book. And the candle got blown out. Oh, y'all. This was so good. This was so good. It really was. Wow. Like, I hope they do it too, because I don't know if it'll be the same story, a different story. I don't know, but I hope they do it too. I'm gonna skip to the end to see if there's anything there. All right, y'all. So the credits just finished rolling, and as you see, the book is here. The candle is still blown out, so that's it. Nothing else to do. Let me just hit this and see what happens. Oh, okay. So they kind of just take you back to everything. So like it seems like there is a chance that someone could literally get through this game. I guess maybe picking all the right stuff. But we tried everything. But is that possible though? Like, that's what I wonder, y'all. Like, we actually got to see every single track. So, oh no, this one here, we didn't do junk. I'm curious, y'all. Let's just see what happens. I want to clear out every single one. Let's see what happens.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. I always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Uh-oh. Oh. He turned into ash. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines, a new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Okay, so if we got picked that, it wouldn't have gone too much more.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Okay. So yeah, so no, yeah. But yeah, so we've officially done every track, I guess. That was kind of satisfying. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, man, this is it. Like, this is it. This is the end of this series for Beacon of Pines. I should have checked to see when we started. I don't remember when I started posting videos for this. Let me see. Let me see if I can find on YouTube. If I go to, let's see, my channel, and then playlist, Beacon Pines. This says that the first video that I posted was 3 months ago on September 21st, 2022. So this took October, November, December, about 3.5-ish months to finish. With doing one episode a week and skipping some weeks. So not too bad. Probably the shortest time I've ever finished a game. Can't remember how long Jenny the Clue took. But anyway, all right, y'all. Well, for now, I do not have anything in mind to replace this on Fridays, to be honest, because I'm still trying to figure out like my schedule and everything. I was hoping Jane the Clue 2 was coming out before this ended so that I could kind of start that right after, but it's not out yet. But I'll figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, that is going to be it. I do hope you enjoyed this whole series. I know I did. Let me know below what your thoughts are. But I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.